What if I told you the most feared conqueror in history started life as a starving, abandoned child, a boy whose family was betrayed, a teenager enslaved, and a man who rose from nothing to build the largest land empire the world has ever seen? This is the untold story of Genghis Khan, the warrior who changed the world forever. Before he was Genghis Khan, he was Temujin. Born around 1162 on the harsh Mongolian steppes, a land of endless grasslands and brutal winters, his father was poisoned by a rival tribe when Temujin was just 9 years old. Overnight, his family lost protection. They were abandoned, left to starve, forced to survive on roots, rodents, and wild berries. At one point, Temujin even killed his own half-brother in a dispute over food. A shocking act that revealed something early. Survival came before everything. He was captured and enslaved by a rival tribe, but he escaped. And that moment changed history. The Mongol tribes were constantly fighting each other. Loyalty meant nothing. But Temujin did something different. Instead of rewarding people based on family status, he promoted warriors based on skill and loyalty. Poor shepherds could become generals. Former enemies could become allies. This was revolutionary. By 1206, he united the Mongol tribes and took a new name, Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler. And that's when the world began to tremble. The Mongol army moved like lightning. Fast horses, brutal discipline, psychological warfare. They would surround cities, demand surrender, and if refused, destroy everything. Within just decades, Genghis Khan conquered vast parts of Asia, including northern China under the Jin dynasty and powerful Muslim territories ruled by the Khwarezmian Empire. Entire cities vanished. Millions died during his campaigns. But here's what many people don't know. Genghis Khan wasn't just a destroyer. He introduced religious tolerance. He protected trade routes. He created a passport system for merchants. He banned kidnapping of women. He outlawed selling women into marriage. Under his rule, the Silk Road became safer than it had ever been. Trade between East and West expanded dramatically. Ideas, technology, and culture spread across continents. In many ways, he connected the world long before globalization existed. In 1227, during a campaign against the Western Jia Kingdom, Genghis Khan died. But how? No one knows for sure. Some say he fell from a horse. Others claim he was wounded in battle. Some legends even say he was assassinated. His burial site remains one of history's greatest mysteries. It is believed the soldiers who buried him killed anyone who witnessed the funeral procession to keep the location secret forever. To this day, his grave has never been found. After his death, his empire kept expanding. His descendants created the Mongol Empire, which stretched from China to Eastern Europe. It became the largest contiguous land empire in history. Modern genetic studies suggest that millions of men today may be directly descended from Genghis Khan's bloodline. From starving orphan to enslaved teenager to ruler of the largest empire on earth, his story isn't just about conquest. It's about resilience, strategy, brutal ambition, and the power of unity. History remembers him as a monster. Others remember him as a genius. But one thing is undeniable. The world we live in today was shaped by the storm he unleashed. And it all began with a hungry boy on the Mongolian steppe